Alright, hello there everyone. Today I'm going to be reviewing the CT Toys Superman Hush figure. So, I've been waiting for this figure a very long time, because I pre-ordered him back in I don't even know when, honestly. But, I forgot about this figure, and then I ordered another one, but then yesterday, he was said to be in my neighborhood, so I canceled that one. Weird stuff. But anyways, yeah. CT Toys, they're anyways, yeah, CT Toys, I'm pretty sure that they are a bootleg company of Mafex or whatever. I don't really know much about those details. All I know is that I personally have the Batman Hush figure from them, and pretty good quality, and from what I hear, other people say it's good quality too. You know, the joints are as smooth as Mafex, which I wouldn't know. I don't have any of them. Kind of new at collecting 6-inch figures, so let's see. Let's open them up. Yeah. Alright, so I took him out of the box, really. So there he is in, I guess, the bubble or blister pack, right? Comes with neutral head, and then the angry head, and then the smiling head, which is why I like this figure. And I know this is from Hush, because I've seen the movie, of course. So he comes with the poison ivy attachments, the hands, and then the head. And then he also comes with 2 flying hands, 2 neutral hands, 2 grippy hands. Or I guess these could be grippy hands, but these are more like trying to grab them. And then 2 fist hands, even though he already comes with 2 fist hands. And then he comes with a Batman hand where it has a kryptonite ring. I'll show you better when he's out. But other than that, I just also have to say, the packaging. Oh yeah, he came with this, the stand, of course. But I will say this packaging is very good. They shipped well. Because I remember the Batman one, it was flat. So I'm glad that they fixed the packaging. And so yes. Let's open him. So yeah, I guess that's one way of doing it. Move these all back here, back to the side, right there, and yeah, there he is, Superman. Yup. What else is there to say? Let's see. His head, you can see his head. I noticed that some other people have had, paint issues, but for mine, it's good, you know? I'm pretty sure it's just the natural lighting that makes it look like he has gray, but I, too, actually can see that he has a bit, shading on his hair, where it's, black, just a black, and then kind of a blue, or, a whitish wash, more like blue, actually. Yeah, but anyways. And then, I noticed that with most of them, they have a glossy body, and I guess you could tell on camera a bit, but yeah, he does have a pretty glossy body. Then I also noticed this in the packaging, the S, the paint is off right there and right there, so that's a bit odd. And even the hands, if you can see it, but yeah, I mean, yeah, the hands are a bit painted off weirdly, but it's all good. Considering the amount I paid for this figure, I would expect there to be some bad things to go on with it, but, it's not that bad, it's bearable. The other pants, though, right there, little paint, but, for a $20 figure, for a bootleg of a 100-something figure for, $20, $30, it's good, Of course, so I noticed that with this one, when it comes to the joints, they don't squeak like the Batman figure that I have. Yeah, the Batman figure that I have, his joints squeak, so they fixed that. Yeah, let's see the cape. I'll say he has, of course, the S on the back of his cape. It's good. And it's also bendy wire, the cape. So, you know, he could be, like, flying and then being, like, you know, a pose. Don't, you know. It's cool. So, yeah. Let's go to accessories. So, first, what everyone likes about this specific Superman, and what I personally wanted the most, is a smiling head. This smiling head. You know, because in the previous CT toys, and even with the Mafex, I'm sure that they only had the neutral head that he has on right now, and the anger head. This one right here. Right? Anger head, which of course, you know, for the Batman Hush, you know, fits. But I want my Superman to be smiling, so that's why I waited so long to get a Superman figure. You know, because otherwise I may have bought, you know, some McFarlane, like, Superman figures or whatever. Justice League Unlimited figures, but, you know, nothing really to go with my collection of, like, 6-inch figures. You know, because we all know McFarlane, they love their 7-inch figures. Anyways, we have, let's take him down, we have the crown that I guess Poison Ivy puts on to the crown Poison Ivy puts on to brainwash him, you know, with, like, the kryptonite lipstick, and I guess it goes like that, or like this, you know, I'm not sure really. Or maybe like this. It's very, this crown thing is very, it's kind of sort of gummy. It's a soft plastic, unlike the hands, or like this one. These arm bracelets are more harder plastic, but definitely soft plastic. And I'm pretty sure you gotta take them off, and you can see the peg. It's just a peg, right? Slip them on, then your fist, then boom, you know, that's that. Because he's mind control for most of it. What else is there? Yeah, he comes with, let's see, 2 grippers, 2 neutral hands, you know. Neutral hands, that's always great in a figure, because I don't want them to have just gripping hands like that, or just fist hands. Speaking of which, he comes with an extra set of fist hands, you know, I guess, like, unlike Batman, where he came with fisted hands, and then, like, hands where it's like that, so you can hold like a battering in it. Yeah, it's okay. You know, more hands the merrier. And then he comes with these true gripper hands, where he's trying to, like, grab someone, you know, pick them up and all that. And I will say, I like the attention to detail, because they got, let's see. Here, let's see. You see that? They got fingernails on these, and each one all has fingernails. They're not painted, but they're sculpted on. Oop. Yeah, all the fingernails are sculpted on, so that's great. And then these ones, he comes with flight hands for the, you know, stereotypical Superman flight. Let's see. Apologies. Yeah. And I do like that it's sort of anatomically correct, with, like, you can see each individual joints, and even goes up to the hands where you can see the joints of them. And same thing with the fingernails. You can see that they sculpted the fingernails onto them. Yep. And then the last one, they gave Batman the kryptonite ring, which he uses to punch Superman with. You know, always welcomed. And it's also, I noticed this is black, and I'm pretty sure in the previous CT toys it was blue, which is good because I got the black one, you know. By the way, guys, sound off in the comments or whatever if you think Batman should be blue and gray or gray and blue. Wait, what? No, gray and blue or, gray and black. I personally like the black one more, but I understand the blue, and I quite like the blue. I just prefer the black. Anyways, yeah. Let's see, I could do this, and, yeah. Yep. So, yeah. Superman, and here, let's see this. Let me just, first, let's see. Ooh, that ball joint is a bit weird. We'll move on to articulation soon, but anyways, that's the head. That's the head, angry head. Everyone has that, really. And then here is the pièce de résistance. Ooh, that was snap. That was clean snap. The smiling head. The Starman music starts playing and all that. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Comes with this stand. Might as well open that up and put it together. Well, I'm sure I can put that together later. All good. But, yeah. What else is there to say? Superman. Oh, yeah, circulation. So, great. So, move this all out of here. Apologies, this is my first video. Anywho, so, Superman here. We have, the head on a ball joint, and then, goes full 360. Same thing with the neck. Yeah, it would go full 360, but I'm not doing that. See, apparently I'm not a big fan of the base neck articulation. I don't know, because, you want the figure to look straight, and the neck doesn't align with it. The Adam's apple won't align with it. But, yeah, you get that far up, that far down, so, looking down as the benevolent Boy Scout he is. And then with these, I noticed that these, what is it? Sockets or butterfly joints, or the one on the left is out, and it has, the full range of motion with going this far forward and not that far back, but, still range. This one, I could do some bit fiddling with it, because it doesn't necessarily move, but, is what it is. He has ab crunches, Oh yeah, he has, of course, the cape, which I will say is shorter than Batman's, which I like. He has the cape, he goes, this far, ab crunch, I guess waist swivel, or not swivel, ball, it's on a ball, this far down, this far up, doesn't necessarily look up that well, but, so what it is. Then it's what I like to call the diaper, but he has, he does have drop down joints, I guess, moves down a bit. Anyways, he can go, this far up, this far back, same thing with the other side, bend at the knees, almost full butt kicks, double jointed knees, and then ball point, this far forward, this far back, so you can get good flight poses. And then side to side ankle pivot, and then of course, let's see here. Here, let's see this. It can go on the other side. This side I may need to warm up a bit, but yeah, this side, and of course, yeah. I will say, I noticed that with the sculpt, this leg kind of is sideways, but yeah, it's all good. Happy Superman, so yeah. Alright, before we go on to comparisons, I want to say something. I just want input. So, most times Superman, he has his cape like this. I know into 2004, the Batman series, he has the cape going over like that and back. I prefer his cape to be like this, all the way in the back, because otherwise it's covering his shoulders. Batman should have his cape, going forwards. So, what are your opinions on that? Because of course, I'll always have his cape going in the back, which of course will make the symbol weird. So, all the way in the front would be good, but he's gonna be flying. He's gonna be like that most of the time, which is all right. Now, tell me something. These stands are good, but like in the longevity of things, they're not good. Tight joints and all that. But I need you all to tell me, give me help. Which stands, which like flight stands or just stands to hold up characters are best? Because right now I'm doing the aluminum 12 gauge 2mm thick stands, in which it's very cheap, but I don't know. I just want these sort of stands, or is what I already have going on good? I don't know. So sound off in the comments. Also, what's your favorite Superman? I gotta say, new Corn Sweat is good. No matter what you say, no matter what other people say, I always like Corn Sweat, or Corn Sweat. He's good. He embodies Superman. He's cool. Anyways, yeah. I guess movie politics aside, let's go on to comparisons. Alright, before comparisons, we gotta see how tall this Supes is. So, wrong side, sorry. He's approximately like 6.2, nearly 6 through 6.3 inches. Pretty sizable figure. I'm pretty sure that's like the average figure height. So anyways, let's see him compared to like a normal 3.5 action figure like Magneto from Marvel Universe, of course, won't scale. And let's see, we have a Blockies figure. We have Blockies figure, for Wolverine, I'd say that would scale, but other Blockies figures are like the same height as Wolverine, if not a bit shorter because of the little ears he has. So Wolverine would work, but with my Venom that I have, won't work. So that's a no. Next we have Marvel Legends Maximum Series Spider-Man, in which, Spider-Man's a bit too tall, but would work if your Superman is like up high flying or whatnot, or Spider-Man is just doing one of his little arachnid poses that he does, Other than that, it's okay. I know the other like Spider-Man Mafex or CT Toy Spider-Mans would be smaller, so yeah, that's fine. Anyways, it's cool. Next we have your average 6.3 or 4 inch G.I. Joe classified figure, in which, for like a normal dude, here. Ooh, yeah. For a normal dude, okay height. Superman should at least be like, I don't know, 6'3", 6'4". Batman should definitely be like 6'3". So Superman 6'4", like 5, 1 to 2 inches bigger, taller than him. Anyways, moving on, we have a bigger Marvel Legends figure. Here, let me get it. The Gamerverse Venom, in which, for like Venom wise, of course, he tower over people, and for scale wise, it seems right. Yeah, that's cool. That'd work, really. Yeah. But anyways, moving on to the final one, I have the other CT Toys Batman Hush. As you can clearly see, Batman's cape is way grande, way more bigger than Soup's cape. Don't fall. Please don't fall. Here, let me just fix their capes so they can just stand side by side. Sure, that'll serve. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's probably just the angle I have them at. Oh, hold up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the angle I have them at, or just how Batman stands, to where Superman looks a bit taller than him. But other than that, I don't know. Maybe it is like that. I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, that's that. And then, yeah. So yeah. I guess this is my review on the new CT Toys Superman Hush Superman figure, the one with the smiling head, which is the reason why I like him. Donk. So yeah. Please like, share, subscribe, or whatever. I don't know. I don't care about that really. Yeah. Have a good day, y'all.